We bought this Lane cedar chest at the thrift store for $70. It was in really good condition and my husband had a plan for it. When he brought it home, he removed the locks since they were recalled years ago, and he removed the old hardware and cleaned it really well. Then he filled the holes and this gouge in with quickwood. While that dried, I removed what was left of an old velvet drawer liner. Usually I saturate the velvet to soften the glue, but this drawer bottom was made of MDF, so I didn't want to ruin it. Then Taylor sanded down the quickwood and a couple of drips that were in their original finish. And then he mixed some Heirloom Traditions all-in-one paint in the color Iron Gate with some water, and then poured it into our paint sprayer. And he sprayed a thin coat all over the cedar chest. After that first coat of paint was dry, we could see some issues that we couldn't see before. There was a scratch to fill in, and the paint was a different sheen where Taylor had sanded the original finish down. So he painted on some 1-2-3 primer to get the paint to dry with an even sheen. Then he sprayed 2 more coats of paint to get full coverage over those primer spots. After the paint was dry, he attached some new knobs, but one knob slipped out of his hands, so it scuffed the paint a little bit. I tried to rub it out and it looked kind of okay, so he moved on to the base. It looked a little bit too orange for us, so he lightly scuff sanded it with 220 grit sandpaper and then wiped a coat of General Finishes Java Gel Stain onto it. And then he wiped it back off. 5 days later, he came back to the project and wiped on 3 coats of water-based polyurethane. And he accidentally got some on the black paint. So between the knob scuffing up the paint and the poly on the paint, he just sprayed another coat of paint onto the cedar chest. And here is what the cedar chest looks like now. He's going to list it for sale locally, and since it's only his second piece, it will be priced a little bit lower. We both love how easy this paint is. No top coat or sanding technically needed, and it's really durable. What do you think of the new look? Want to turn your hobby into cash? Click the link in my comments to download the free pricing guide that we use to buy and sell furniture.